Aries, how are you? Thank you for joining me for your March general read. For those of you who are new to tarot, then please do read the descriptions box and the additional information in the pinned comments as well, because I like getting just straight into these reads, okay? So if you're confused about anything, all the information that you need is down below, okay? Aries Collective, please. Can you have one more? Okay. Wow. It's strange because I kept seeing that in your pre-shuffle, Aries. This deck is basically, it's the strongest energy that's currently around you at this time. And straight away, I'm getting this overwhelming feeling here that this is pertaining to someone that you have moved on from, or a situation that you've moved on from. This feels very much like a return. Okay, so someone is trying to mend a situation with you. Someone's trying to come back, basically. See, we've got you in this between worlds energy, which is kind of, you're no longer living in the past. Not that you're a great fan of living in the past anyway, but there's uncertainty surrounding your future as well. So it's kind of like you're having to take one day at a time without planning too far ahead, okay? Uncertainty, basically, that's what's stopping you from making any kind of long-term plans. So you're in this in between worlds. It's like one step coming out of the past, another foot firmly planted in the future, in tomorrow. In the meanwhile, you've got this mending. I'm not feeling that that's your energy, Aries. Like, for real, I'm genuinely not. I'm feeling that this is an energy that is aiming towards you. Someone wants to mend something with you, that, like, fix a bridge between you and them. Okay, someone wants to come back, and I am feeling strongly this is someone from your distant past is trying to mend bridges with you. Okay, so obviously I don't know how you're going to feel about that. It just depends on what it is that's happened between you, I guess. There's this feeling of you being the king or queen of your world, of your future. I've only just noticed that the flamingo's actually wearing a crown. So you're in charge here, Aries, about what happens in this situation. You're in charge of whether or not you forgive this individual for whatever transgressions they had, or if you continue moving forward, if you continue moving away from them, basically. You're in charge. You are the creator of your own future here. Okay, that was quite a deep way to begin your read there, Aries. Right, so let's start pulling your tarot. I don't know what's going on with my throat. It could well be that someone's wanting to talk to you. Yeah, blue threads. Look, the threads are blue. This is about communication. It's throat chakra. Someone's got something to say to you, Aries. Okay, what's Aries energy, please? Thank you. Ace of Cups, water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Emotions. So this is something that pertains to an emotional attachment, for certain, with that Ace of Cups. Whoa, okay. Nine of Swords, Gemini. Knight of Swords, Gemini. Ace of Wands, Fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. The Fool, Uranus, so it could be Aquarius. The Ten of Coins, Virgo. And the Seven of Swords, Aquarius. Really specifically that this is your energy, and we've got a lot out here, a lot. So what I'll do, I will read these out. I'll put them back in the deck so that we can get your 9-card spread, okay? Because obviously this is too many. But again, I don't want anybody missing out on messages that may or may not be important for their situation. There's a lot of stress and anxiety here, okay? Now, whenever I see this combination, the Knight of Swords with the Nine of Swords, that tells me anger. So this here is someone who can make you really, really angry, right? They trigger something inside you. So whatever it was that they did to you, it must have been pretty friggin' horrific for them to trigger that kind of an emotional response inside of you, Aries. So I'm feeling that for whoever is resonating with this, that this is no small deal. Okay, this is something huge. For some of you, it could be like physical abuse as well, right? And that's where your anger towards them is coming in from. Completely understandable. I get it. I understand. Okay, I'm not here to judge. I just literally read the cards. Okay, you've then got the Ace of Wands and the Fool. So their intention towards you is to begin something new with you. That's why they're coming in trying to mend these broken bridges between you. Okay, they've got this idea in their head that whatever it was that they did to you, that it's fixable. And then you've got the Ten of Coins and the Seven of Swords. For some of you, this could be in regards to a family member that did this. Okay, you could well be dealing with a vicious member of your family that is desperately clutching at straws, trying to mend these bridges with you. And Seven of Swords. Yeah, that's you know, lies, deceit, trickery, games being played. It can be lies through omission as well. So I'm feeling this as you not giving them any kind of information, which is really, really clever. Okay. Yeah, whoever that is, they do lie. They do twist things around to suit themselves. And it's kind of like you're playing it really clever with them, and you're showing up as a Seven of Swords because it's omission, all right? You're allowing them to draw their own conclusions. It's like you're done fighting this individual. You're in that mindset of just ignoring them, hope that they go away, making sure that they're not getting any kind of personal information about you or the family members that you are still in contact with, that sort of thing. Your children as well, you're trying to keep your children, if there's any involved, protected from this individual. Very, very specifically, you're protecting. You've gone in self-defense mode through omission, right? So that's for some of you. That's not going to be for all of you. It was just a little quick bonus message that came out for some of you. Aries energy, please. Ooh. There's quite a lot that's wanting to come out for you today, Aries. So yeah, see, again, we're getting lots and lots of cards. Ten of Swords, painful ending. Seven of Wands, feeling under attack. Seven of Swords. Again, look at that. Look at that. Again, the same combination, but it's slightly changed position. It came out like that before. Now it's come out like that. Some of you are definitely dealing with a vicious member of your family. And Ten of Wands. Yeah. This isn't about someone who's a thorn in your side. This is someone who is hell-bent on basically trying to destroy your sense of peace. Hey, okay. It's Aries, please. Aries energy. Six of Swords. That's Aquarian energy and Ace of Wands. Yeah. Two aces. So Aries, you're trying to keep your feet on the ground, right? You're trying to not play in to any kind of fantasy about the ifs, buts and maybes, okay? Something about that individual that they're very, very good at emotional blackmail, okay? They absolutely do use the emotions of others as a weapon against them. They absolutely do. You're trying to stay focused. You're trying to remember the true essence of this individual without any kind of rose-tinted glasses. You're trying to remember them, not in a way that keeps you bitter, but in a way that keeps you safe. It's the outside influences, please. Oh, loads. Okay. Right. So the outside influences that are affecting you at this time, again, we've got loads. The cards are really wanting to speak to you today, Aries. So this is something serious, okay? 5 of Cups and 4 of Swords. So we've got Scorpion, Libra, Sagittarius, Capricorn and Aquarius again there. So the outside influences, this is someone who, they're really difficult to predict, right? Because one minute they're feeling fine, they're feeling on top of the world, they're feeling like they're the almighty powerful, and then the next minute they're thrown into like a really dark place. They've definitely got this sort of fantasy about who they are, and they've got this fantasy about the way that they're going to be remembered. Okay, so they absolutely do put on a facade. It's like they're desperately trying to convince themselves that they're powerful, they're creative, that they're stable, and all the rest of it. And it's like, no, this is someone who's got a lot of issues, and they were never able to deal with them in the correct manner. So you could well be dealing with someone who uses any kind of substance to create this illusion of who it is that they're trying to be. Okay, the energy that's coming from them. Obviously, I don't like to throw words around. I'm not making any kind of diagnoses here, Aries, okay, so please don't get it twisted. I'm just using it as a description of what this person's energy is doing. It feels very bipolar, okay. Their issues, they try to put on to others, and when it comes to you, they try to put their problems onto you, and that was completely wrong. You know, they literally messed with the wrong one when they messed with you. That's what I'm going to say to that. They are a very strong outside influence that's affecting you at this time, but you're trying to not give them that kind of power. What's the outcome here, please, for Aries? So this outcome, it could be advice or what you could expect. If this was advice, you're being told here, 5 of Coins, Taurus energy, 4 of Wands, Aries, 10 of Coins, Virgo, 10 of Wands, Sagittarius. You're being told, crystal clear, to abandon this situation, abandon this individual. Don't put any energy into them. You got 2 10s ending. We saw the 10 of Swords in your additional messages clump that came out. Okay, you're being told categorically here, Aries, if you haven't put an end to this situation, then they're strongly suggesting that you do it now. All right, because there's only one way that this situation can go, and that's worse. Right? You cannot continue to take on this person's problems, because it's stopping you from living your own life. It's stopping you from fulfilling your true potential. It's keeping you stuck, right? As far as the outcome goes, I am seeing clearly that you're going to be leaving them to it and carrying on with your own stuff. Focusing on your own family. Look, 4 of Wands, 10 of Coins. 2 incredibly amazing cards for those of you who are dealing with house, home, family that you love, people that are, people that are worth your time and energy. These 2 cards are amazing for that. Okay, you're going to be focusing on the positivity in your life and not putting any stock into this BS that this other individual keeps bringing to your door. You're not doing it anymore. You're not putting any energies into that. It's done. They're done. They're finished. Blockage, 2 of coins, Capricorn energy, Jupiter in Capricorn. So that's, yeah, the blockage is basically weighing up what or who is important to you. Where does your loyalty lie, Aries? Does it lie with yourself, or does it lie with this? I don't know what to say without swearing. I'm going to leave that one to your imagination. It's for Aries, please. Guidance for Aries, please. Thank you. Invest. See if they're the one, spend time together, make the effort getting to know them, emotional investment. So I'm using this deck today as a guidance deck, okay? Invest. This is all about investment. And it ties off my last comment really, really neatly as well, because I said this is all about you weighing up where your priorities lie. Do your priorities lie with yourself and the people that you truly, genuinely love and care about? Or do they lie with this individual who is very unstable at the best of times? Think carefully about where you invest your energies in, okay? There are some individuals in your life that are worth taking the risk on, and there are others where you just have to not just shut the door in their face, but make sure that you barricade it as well, and barricade your windows too, you know. It's for Aries, please. Thank you. Okay, so you've got 2. You've got soul journey and transformation. Right, so it says, this is a life lesson, learn from this experience. Interesting. And emotional freedom brings growth and positive change. So I am going to read out both of these to you, okay? Because I think for this particular read, it's really, really worth getting as deep as we can into this energies, so that we can help you out as much as we can, basically, for those where this is resonating, okay? So with these healing cards, I always say that you get 3 messages that come with these. Your first message comes from the creator of the deck. Your second and most important comes from your own intuition while you're looking at the card. And then your third message comes from your reader and their intuition. Right. So it says, from the moment that you choose to return to Earth in this incarnation, you decide to be a conscious creator of your life's journey. Your story, as you have written it, is held within the records of the Akashic temples, and it can be accessed, viewed and experienced at any time. Organised like a library, the Akashic temple holds the records of each soul's journey energetically within the astral plane. Thoughts, feelings, actions, deeds, past lives, purpose and soul lessons are all recorded within this plane. Acting as a spiritual database, every human process that we experience is recorded. Events, births, deaths, marriages and other life events can be reflected upon at any time. Your individual record is protected by your guardians, who ensure that permission is granted and safe access is available at your request. The integrity of the Akashic is never compromised as a result. Right now, you're experiencing a life lesson. But whatever the outcome, know that this lesson is for a reason, even if you're unaware of it. It's important that you become mindful of your experiences, acknowledging decisions and actions that have led you to this moment. Ask yourself, what is it that I need to learn from this situation, and how am I affected by it? What could I do that would help me to correct this negative course of action? How can I improve my soul's connection to my higher purpose? What can I do to support humanity? While you may be unable to see a way out of your circumstances right now, this will pass and you will soon be shown the reason for recent events. It's important to recognize the value of your experiences and resolve past issues and patterns from the experience of lessons learnt. Co-create a beautiful life with new perspectives. The choice is up to you. Where do you want to go from here? And then the positive affirmation that comes with this card is, through the light of the universe, I ask for my will to be recognized by the highest order, guiding me upon my life's journey. Okay. So yeah, a soul journey. You have played out this situation with this individual many times, and now it's time for a change. You definitely cannot continue to put your precious energies into a situation that just yields negativity. Okay, transformation. It says the phoenix, much like the caterpillar, transforms into new life after experiencing the end of an earth cycle. Just as the phoenix rises from the ashes, I do apologize, I just kicked the camera stand. What you have perceived to be a negative outcome is actually filled with positivity. Now is the time for rebirth and rejuvenation. You have come so far on your journey and you have reached the end of this cycle in your life. The sacred firebird is a conscious creator, choosing to accept inevitabilities and using them to produce positive experiences. Yeah, that's literally the phoenix energy simplified. It's being able to turn the negative experiences into positivity to help you to ascend. Okay. Within each negative experience, such as physical trauma and spiritual and emotional suffering, you have reached the precipice where new life is forming. Right now, the phoenix has returned to remind you to leave the baggage behind and let go of your past and move forward. Use these negative experiences as motivation towards future goals and achievements. During this transformative process, you'll emerge with confidence, strength, and direction. If you're currently experiencing hardship, emotional imbalances such as depression and melancholy, know that the hard times are almost over and a new life is on the horizon. If you're in a relationship, the phoenix represents strong change, encouraging you to look within yourself to find confidence, independence, and mutual understanding with your significant other. This change represents the formation of a new relationship, including the relationship that we have with ourselves. The energy of the phoenix requests that we assess our daily rituals and habits for their necessity. Are they serving us? Do we need to cut them away and release them? Just like the phoenix, you will rise from the ashes stronger, powerful, and more energized. And then the positive affirmation that comes with this card says, I am able to transform, conquer, and resolve past issues with strength, courage, and willpower. I choose to transform my life now. Wow. That's powerful. Aries, that's kind of like your final judgment on this situation with this particular individual. And your final judgment is, no, I'm choosing me. Okay, so for those of you who are new to my channel, this is the Rebel deck. This is where it can get a bit sweary. You have to use your own judgment on who gets whatever card comes out. Okay, it's all completely interchangeable, as is the entire read. Okay, so cross watchers, this could be actually your read if you're dealing with an Aries. So just remember that, okay? Everything can be the other way around. Right. Stop texting, stop stalking, stop checking in on that person. Just fucking stop. Spend your time on someone worth it. Don't waste it on ridiculousness. You think someone is lying. They are. Shame, regret, and guilt, those are just bullshit. Yeah, emotional blackmail. Forgive, let that shit go. Now, I always say, it's not about forgive and forget, okay? In fact, forgive and forget is really, really toxic. Really, like, unbelievably so. It's all about remember, learn, heal, and release, okay? You're the shit. Don't forget it. Get the fuck out your head. Get in your heart. It misses you. Whatever you're thinking about, don't do it. Now is not the fucking time. Aries, if this is you trying to reach out and make things good with an individual that you know is basically psychotic, don't do it. Like, for real. If that's your story, and you're the one that's trying to reconcile with someone that you know full well is an unhealthy individual, you're being warned against it in this read. No. So Aries, please. Oh. Should, would, could, did. That's you. We did mention that in your read as well, didn't we? Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Wow, that was a really, really deep read, Aries. So that is what I have for you. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, then the link to do so is in the descriptions box and it's in my pinned comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely week and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi guys, so I just wanted to do this extra segment at the end of the videos to explain my table theme throughout the month of March. So my table theme is dedicated to a really beautiful, kind soul. She's called Karen. I'm not going to give her full name, obviously, because I would like to protect her full identity, but she's called Karen and she's from the Maliseet tribe, which means the people of the beautiful river. And she sent me this, I hope I can pronounce it correctly. She sent me this Willamaskill, which is sweet grass, and it's grown in her territory, and it's actually one of their 4 sacred medicines, so it's really, really special. She taught me how to use it properly and how to look after it, and she also sent this beautiful dream catcher as well, and that was actually handmade by a Mi'kmaq elder, and I keep this on my wall close to me at all times. And she also sent me this beautiful handmade card as well. I am completely and utterly grateful for her kindness and her generosity. It's absolutely incredible, and that's why I wanted to dedicate this month's theme purely to Karen and to her tribe and to her people, to her culture. It's honestly to have these items that are so utterly special is just so incredible. I'm so grateful. I'm so proud as well. So thank you so much, Karen. Wally one.